Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Kionna Sharice, and today we're here with a Sephora sale haul. You know what it is. It's that time of year again, friends. The Sephora sale haul, the spring version, and I believe it lasts until like April 14th. And you get 3 tiers of discounts, 10% off, 15% off, and 20% off. And then the Sephora collection is 30% off for like everybody. So going into prepping my cart this go around, I actually wasn't feeling like doing too much. I've run out of some skincare, so I said I need to re-up on that. Maybe get 1 or 2 things, but I wasn't feeling like I just needed to try every new product. But then things started getting maybe just a little bit out of hand. We got a little bit more than I feel like need everything that I picked up. Actually, that's not true. I can think of a few things I'm just trying that look really good, but a lot of this is actually either restocks or trying a different product for that same function. So since a lot of this is skincare, I thought it would actually be fun to do a morning routine trying out a few of the products. So here that is. Hello. So I'm just gonna start with rinsing my face off with some water. I feel like my skin has been a little dry or something since I got back from my trip, and I don't know what that's about. So Innisfree dropped these gentle retinol salicylic daily toner pads. They also dropped this in a serum version, and I couldn't tell if it was essentially the same thing or if the serum was stronger, but I went with the toner pads because those are fun. But I was thinking, okay, retinol, salicylic acid, those are both things I'm interested in using, but it says it's for acne prone skin and it helps exfoliate for smoother texture. I actually do need that. And visibly improved pores. Okay. While soothing and hydrating stressed skin. Basically, when it talked about mostly being for acne skin, I was like, that's not my concern. I think of retinol as anti-aging, but it is also, I guess, anti-aging by exfoliation. I don't know. And it says to press the pads on areas of concern for 10 to 20 minutes and sweep across the whole face and neck for added exfoliation. So I'm just gonna sweep them across the face, but oh, it has the little thingy so you can grab them. I'm just gonna sweep them across the face, but if you have like, I guess a breakout or something going on, you can just like leave the pad on there from what I've seen. This is how they look. My throat is dry too. Like I feel like, how can I just hydrate my whole body? I feel like I need an IV or something. Patch test, kids. The pad is fairly thick, like a strong pad. Kind of wonder, good amount left over. And then also from Innisfree, this is their green tea seed hyaluronic cream. Now, actually the last Sephora haul, if you've been around, I got a set that included the moisturizer, a toner, and the sunscreen. And I was so impressed by this moisturizer. Here it is. Okay, scraping. And it just hit me. Well, actually, maybe not. Because I was like, I could refill this for travel. But honestly, this isn't that much bigger. So I should say I have oily combination skin. And I just love this kind of gel cream consistency. And it just feels so good. Love her. Absolutely recommend her. And this isn't part of the haul, but I'm going to put the Good Molecules Wake Up Eye Gel on because I really like to use this before I'm about to film. I was searching for a lip scrub because I thought I need one of those. And I guess Fresh doesn't make they had this liquid lip exfoliant and I really liked that back in the day, but I guess they don't make that. So I was like, okay, what can I find that also has like a chemical exfoliant in it? And I came across two things, but I decided to get this Then I Met You Honeydew Lip Mask. Let's see, it has honeydew, squalane, vitamin E, and lactic acid. Lactic acid is really more on the hydrating side, like bigger molecules. Interesting looking applicator. Feels more like one of those lip oils. Like yeah, it feels like a thick lip oil. It does have like a pleasant melon type scent. Looks good. I would aim to use this type of product as like a nighttime treatment, but not against daytime use. And then we have the Shiseido sunscreen. This is the ultimate sun protector lotion with SPF 60 and it's water resistant. And this is a rebuy. I got a sample, I like used 100 points maybe, and I did a sunscreen week, and maybe I should post those videos on YouTube. I keep forgetting I can like do stuff on shorts. But I did a sunscreen week with this one, actually the Innisfree one and the Belief one, which was already something I was familiar with. But this one I was like, this is the one I'm gonna buy for like full size. Let me show you the magic. You do need to shake it up. Just start with this. Has a bit of a citrusy smell. Do you see that? You don't see that. Clearly brown skin friendly. Didn't irritate my eyes or anything. I really had no issues with this. And it's kind of like a silicone feel. If you're used to like silicone primers, kind of feels like that. Absolutely a fan of this. And though not exactly skincare, I think I'm gonna end off trying this Merit brow gel. I have a brow gel for when I'm like doing my makeup, and I have a brow gel for like the everyday, just a little something. And I kind of want to try something new for that second category. So I ended up with Merit. This is the Brow 1980 Volumizing Pomade. And I got the shade dark brown. This is what the applicator looks like. There we go. I do feel like it looks pretty full, but that's my good brow. So let's try the other one. I think it definitely did something. It filled them in a little bit. Actually, this one's a lot going on. Actually, better. I have to try this out. This is like the type of thing I would throw on real quick for work. So let me see. But that is today's skincare routine. Looks pretty good. Hopefully that was fun. I did want to update on the Merit Brow Gel. I did try it again this morning with a lighter hand, and I do like it a little bit more. And one thing I do like about it, or what I was searching for in general, was a brow gel that was flexible. Because I feel like I tend to just touch my brows throughout the day. I touch my face, and I kind of snap my brows off. And I feel like with this one, I don't even know, does it have hold? Maybe that's the negative, because like I can move my brows. They stay where I put them, but if I move them, they're gonna move, which feels like what I was looking for. So we're gonna keep testing this out, but I think I like it, especially with a lighter hand. I still got that kind of, it's filled in enough for me, but I think this is doing what I needed to do. But you know what, I will say I went overboard with the lip products. You don't need as many lip products, and for some reason they're getting so expensive, but here we are. And first I wanted to say I got another OLEHENRIKSEN, their Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. This is like my 4th or 5th one. And I believe Creme Brulee, this is gonna be my shade scent. I think so, because that's what I'm wearing right now, and I've gone through it so quick. The plan is to use this as a nighttime treatment, and I like the, peptides kind of plump over time, give you a little something. But I've noticed I've been wearing this during the day as well. Just unconsciously, I will go and grab this for going out and doing things, and I like her. Let me tell you, I've had this on, it's been at least 3 hours since I put this on. And I haven't eaten a whole lot, but I've drank, I had a little something, and that's what we're left with. And this is right on time because I was literally like squeezing the last tube to put this on this morning. And then I got my hands on something I've been wanting a long time, which is the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Glaze in Pink Ice. This got sold out it's been sold out for months, both on Sephora and Danessa's own website. And it just randomly came back into stock like the day before the sale. And I was able to get my hands on it. I actually just made a TikTok with it because I want to get that up ASAP. But put it on the lid. This is what it gives. You can use it as a lid glaze, a lip gloss on the face. You can put these Colorfix wherever you want. So you'll see it on the lid, and I put a little on the cheek. I do have pink blush on, and then I put a little bit on top of the cheek. And to me, it's really pretty. It's pink, but it has these kind of, to me, it looks blue reflex in there. I don't know if they're blue, but it kind of gives that. And I'm excited to do a look with this. I don't know what, but I've never done an eye look with a glaze. The only thing I'm concerned about is I have hooded eyes, which means, if you're familiar with me, see how my eye just disappears? So sometimes, especially if I'm not primed well, whatever is in there just kind of starts rubbing off and doesn't last. So I wasn't sure how this would last. It's supposed to be waterproof and long wearing. So we'll see. I do feel, actually maybe not as much. When I first put it on and was shifting around, I could feel a little bit of a tackiness, but I'm feeling it a little bit less and less. But I'm gonna have to look at some ideas on how to use this. And then also from Danessa Myricks, I just used my points to get a smaller version of their water powder serum. This is the regular size, and I feel like I use it somewhat regularly, and this is all I've used. And I've had it, has it been a year? It's definitely been over a year. I just thought this would be cute for travel, but honestly, the other one fits. I didn't need this. Look at her. That's cute. But what it is a mattifying and priming serum. So you use this to help kind of block oil. And so I generally put it in my T-zone, kind of around here. It's not like a sticky primer. If you want something like that, you would still need to put something on top. But this definitely mattifies you. And I like to use this in conjunction? I don't feel like that's the word. The blurring balm powder. This helps with like sweat, oiliness as well. I think, so the serum kind of helps stop it coming up, but then this helps, like what has come up makes it look better. And let's see, I did get some more skincare as well. This is the Youth to the People Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. And I got the smaller one to try. But you know what? Let me know. Do y'all Sephora still give out samples? And I mean, they would give out like little containers of products that was, liquid or something like that. And I would go in all the time and just be like, let me get a little sample. And sometimes I felt awkward if I didn't buy anything, but I would just get them. But one of my local stores, I went in there, I was like, do y'all still do that? And she said, oh no, it's not sanitary, something, something. But I think other stores do it. I think they're just kind of picking and choosing, maybe even, not even just by store, maybe just by employee, because I would have just got a little sample of this. And the reason I even got this, Youth to the People has another moisturizer, blanking on the name, but I'll put it up here. But I had a little sample packet of it and I was like, I love this. And then I was gonna go buy the bigger jar, which is like $68, but I was gonna do it. And I was reading through the reviews and the reviews were just not great. So I kind of talked myself out of it. But that one was more of not necessarily a nighttime cream, but maybe a little heavier. And this just seemed to be a bit lighter for like, I have combo oily skin. Should have said that somewhere. And it says it has kale, spinach, and hyaluronic acid. Yeah, I love these textures like this. Like a gel cream. I eat those up. Feels quite nice. I might try the other moisturizer in the store. I want to go to the store, but I don't know if it's about gonna happen. I also picked up the Laneige Cream Skin. This is like a toner milk, and I've had this before. I feel like it's the battle of the toner milks in my house. So this one contains ceramides and peptides, which both help with like that bounciness, fullness of the skin. And white leaf tea, I don't know what that does. I've used this one before. I have the Ilia one. I have the Belief one. Have I tried another one? I wanted to buy this again because I think I like this more than the Belief one, but I stuck to a mini just so I could check it out because I still have some of the Belief one left. Like, I like it, I'm gonna use it, but I think this one was like a smidge better. And the Ilia one, I actually have that on right now. Sometimes I like to use that as like, yes to the moisture, but I think it looks really good if I'm about to like go do my makeup right then. I like that instead of a full-on moisturizer sometimes. Put a little bit. Yeah, you know what? It's a little creamier than the Belief one. I think so, yeah. And I think I like that because sometimes I'll wear these on their own. I'll use them as like a light moisturizer. If you have dry skin, you can use something like this before your moisturizer to really give you that extra hydration and moisture. And sometimes I will do that in the winter, or sometimes I'll put one of these under like a sunscreen if I need a little more something. But also sometimes in the summer, or it's spring right now, I will just use this on its own. And sometimes the Belief one, it doesn't quite feel like enough on its own, but I think I can use this one. Let me get the color. I believe I can use this one on its own. And even touching my hand right now, it might feel better than that Used to the People moisturizer. I gotta think about that. Let's talk about mascaras. I've mentioned before that I like to have two kinds of mascaras on hand. I like to have one that's, I believe it's a tubing mascara, something that's really easy to remove and just gives you a little something. So I'll wear that to work. Maybe if I feel like putting a little more extra effort into going to the store, stuff like that. But where I'm not really wearing makeup essentially, and I don't have to pull out extra product to get it off my eye essentially. And then I like something for my makeup that's, you know, a little thicker, a little fuller. And I've been thinking about it, like, what do I like? I think it is actually volume rather than length, or I mean both, but I think I should pick up like a volumizing mascara instead of a lengthening one. Okay, I just wanted to look it up. My current favorite for makeup mascara is the Rare Beauty, which is also a volumizing mascara. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's what I want. Sun's changing. Hold on, I'm not done. And then for the tubing mascara, my current favorite is the Cali Ray, but I just felt like trying something new. And I'm like, which one do I put on for y'all today? Actually, I'll do the Colfie one because I haven't tried this because, have I even said what the products are? This is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara in Cause I'm Black. And I saw so many people talking about this that I thought, I've been influenced, like I want to try it. And the crazy thing is I bought the mini, and then I found I already had this is even smaller. This might be a 100-point item. I already had this and lost it on my desk. And I used this in a makeup look the other day and say, do I want to spoil the makeup look because it's for something that I'm not going to put out for a little while? But it was good, okay? It was exactly how I like them. It was volumizing. They were kind of lengthy. They were lengthy because you could like see the lashes on my lid. They were good. I'm absolutely a fan. And I think, you know what? Idea to self, I should compare this one and the Rare Beauty one in a little video. Let me tell y'all, I'm seriously impressed. Like that was good. So we're gonna try the Colfie one. And this is the Body, I'm not sure, Body Lash Mascara. I've gotten a few other things from Colfie like them. I'm sorry to be switching back and forth, y'all. I just thought I should show y'all the wand. Of course, this trial size is basically all applicator thingy. It's kind of long, kind of spiky. Like, I don't know how to tell from looking at a wand what it's about to do, but maybe you needed that. And for Colfie, it's even longer, and this looks, it reminds me of the Cali Ray one, like that. Yeah. Let's put her on. Hold on, friends. This is not what I was expecting. She's doing more than I was planning on. Yeah, this is not giving every day. This is giving makeup mascara, and let me not talk too quick, but I'm kind of impressed. I like the separation. I like the length. I like what's happening here. Hello? Hello? I usually do bottom lashes, but I feel like it might almost be too much going on. Let me get close so y'all can see that. That's impressive. That's more than I was expecting it to do. Like, that's not what I bought it for. But, ooh, I had to look it up because I'm like, what did this say it could do? But it says a tubing mascara that volumizes without smudging or running, and it's easily removed with warm water, which is what I wanted. And it says it contains castor seed oil, rambutan extract, and tripeptide complex. Well, now I don't know who I'm more impressed with because, ooh, I guess we'll just have to see how it wears. But quick update on the Kulfi mascara. So it comes off really easily, which is like the pro and the con. So for the pro, like I put in no effort to get that mascara off. Like it's the least effort I've ever put in to get mascara off. And I love that. I was looking for that. On the other hand, so I started with a makeup wipe and I was wiping my face before I got to my eyes, and there were definitely flecks all over my face. They weren't really visible just looking at my face, but it was a lot on the makeup wipe. So now I have to see, I'm sure I was touching my lashes because like I said, I touch my face a lot. So I need to try it again, make sure I'm not touching, and if I still have all of those flakes, I don't know. I just want to let you know. Let's switch the lip. I picked up one of the new Laneige products. This is the Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum in Cinnamon Sugar. I know they just dropped 2 new colors of this with Gloria, and I was looking at them. The kind of purple one I liked, but then this was just calling out to me, which now I'm thinking, I have so many products in this color. But here's the thing. So Laneige has this glowy lip balm, which that was like my go-to lip balm. And then they took away the pear flavor scent, but it was pear scented, but it had no color. And that's the one I like to wear every day. And then they took it away and I held a grudge. I don't think I've purchased it since. Ridiculous, but it's a great product. And for a second, I thought this was the same product, but this is actually something else. This is the one with the kind of donut applicator, okay? I remember seeing some videos. Okay, that's more color payoff than I was expecting. It smells good. It definitely smells like cinnamon sugar donut bakery. That's good. But I'm kind of like, is this color? Let me wipe a little bit off because I kind of, I don't know, it feels a little too, I would need a liner. And then I'm trying to think, is this the type of product, is this a lip gloss that you would do a look with? Or is this just like a quick throw on? It's like, what type of product is this? Let me do something real quick. Honestly, it look like the same color as my lip, a little ashy looking. I did get a new liner to try, so why not try them together? This is the Refi Blur Liner in Teak. I got this, I think the last sale, I never know where anything is, but I got the shade Plum in a kit. I'm pretty sure it was my last video. And I was like, I really like this. So I wanted another color. I often wear black lip liner, and this looks, like, it was a really dark brown. It looked the closest. Ah, that's crazy. Because you know what? So there was a thing on TikTok and someone was talking about the road liners. And I was like, oh, I like my refi liner. And people were responding to me like we were chatting and they were saying their refi liners were breaking. But I never had an issue with mine. Like it was fine. And then here we go. Whole thing popped out. Like, is it supposed to be some glue at the bottom? No, there's some in the middle. Some broke off. I'm gonna have to get a fresh one from the store if I like this color. Cause yeah, But what I like about it is you see like the big applicator. So this is, I think, already like a K-beauty thing with the thick lip liners. And it's just like, instead of that kind of harsh line that you usually diffuse out, or sometimes I don't, but this just already, it just starts diffused. I never look attractive putting on lip liner in any of my videos. Like, I don't know how y'all do it. But something about this, I feel like I don't even need to look in the mirror. Like, it just goes where it needs to go. Ooh, my lips are, ooh, ooh. I like that. It does look almost black. I guess I will be going to Sephora. So then I was thinking, you know, maybe if I mix this with a little liner, I won't be so mad at it. And I was right. Yep, this is fine. This is, oh, that's actually perfect. Love that. Huh. Too bad I gotta try other things on, because yes. I might actually go take my little photo right now, my little, what do you call it? I might actually just take my little thumbnail right now. I gotta go, I gotta hurry up. We're gonna take a quick break from the lip products though and try another Merit product. I've actually had this in my cart for a long time, like a long time, and I finally bought it. I did try this in the store, but I can't remember what I thought. I think I liked it. This, let's tell you what it is. It is their bronze balm. So it's a bronzer, it's a cream bronzer, it's sheer, and this is the shade Monarch, which I believe, is this their darkest shade? I've just seen so many good things about it. And I've tried Merit products before, other than, of course, the brow gel. This is what it looks like. Their whole thing is like minimalist beauty, like minimal products to do things. But I don't want to put it on my face. If I take my picture now, I can mess up my face. So let me just do that. Girl, I be stressing about these thumbnails when it comes to 4K. Okay, let's get back to work. First, I'm gonna just put a little on, see the color, and blend this out with my fingers. Yeah, this could have went in the picture. So this feels like a summertime, either bare skin or skin tint type of bronze where you just want to add like a little bit of that warmth back to your face. But I don't think it's for like, it's not for the beat, but it is for just a little extra. Why did I take so long to buy this? And you can kind of see like this color is just the color of my skin. So I'm just kind of, I feel like that's where your contour is supposed to be, but I'm just gonna like blend up and meet the blush I already did. And do I have a brush? I cleaned like all of my brushes. Not all, a lot of them. Technically a blush brush, but I don't know, same thing. It doesn't feel like something I can like over apply either. Girl, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I doing this brush like this? I love that. And another thing I did want to point out is it's not red. Another option for the girlies who don't want a warm, like, you know, you want to bring warmth to the face, but like a lot of bronzers, once you get deeper, are very red. And this is, I can't remember if it said neutral or golden. Like just looking at it, testing my chops, I see neutral. I picked up the Honey Splash Salve. This has also been in my cart for a long time. And I finally, that's where the cost came from, finally buying the things that I've been eyeing for a long time. But this is the Splash Salve, the in-shower moisture treatment for body. And I love an in-shower moisture treatment because, well, let me tell you what they are. You're putting on a lotion or something in the shower. Some of them are rinse off, some of them are not, but it's so you don't have to put on lotion after the shower. And I like these. You can, you know, if you're just trying to move quick, maybe you're being a little lazy, that's also fine. But for me in particular, I don't know what I have, but if I'm in the shower too long or like I'm hungry or I'm hot, I start going down quick. Like every time I wash my hair, I'm on the edge of blacking out. And it's just like, I gotta hurry this up. So I love something like this because usually you can just slap these products on way quicker than like a lotion, and then I can just chill after the shower. And sometimes I'll put lotion on, you know, the elbows, the the parts that need a little more maybe, but I love a good product like this. My favorite was I've been trying out a lot of them lately. Is that a video idea? But my favorite was the Olay body conditioner. And for some reason they discontinued it. And I'm like, well, why did you do that? Because there was so much marketing around it, so many influencers promoting it. And I know people were buying it. So where is it at? But for this one, you use it right after cleansing, apply to wet skin, rinse quickly underwater without using your hands or scrubbing. So I guess like a quick rinse, but you're not like trying to wipe it off. Let's see, the first ingredient is coconut oil though. I don't think I noticed that. I don't know about that. We're gonna try her though. That's what she looks like, pretty solid. Makes sense for coconut oil because I used to use that in the past, but anyways, it gets solid when it's colder. It gets liquidy when it's hot. And I'm just gonna take a quick dip in there. Seems like a good amount of product. We'll have to see how far it goes, but of course my skin is dry. It smells nice. It kind of smells like that, not shea butter, but in that kind of warm butter family. Like it's not something that really sticks out, but it's cozy. A little woody actually. What kind of wood is that? On the hand, it's a little bit, maybe not greasy, but maybe some of you might think it's greasy. So we'll have to try this properly in the shower, but so far, I like, yeah. This was a splurge, used to the people. Talking about them a lot today. This is their Superberry Firm Glow Dream Body Butter. This is a little, not as affordable, but I have tried this and I think it is worth it. And this is actually a bit, I never look at the ounces. That's where I mess up. It's always a surprise to me, like what size product I'm about to get. But it's a body cream, I would say, more than a butter, in between. Visibly firms, brightens, and replenishes moisture with, it has niacinamide, kupuasu, shea butter, and jojoba seed oil, and acai and goji extracts. The scent is yuzu and green tea and blonde woods, and it's really nice. It gives spa scent. And then I mixed this with Mon Paris. So like fresh and lovely. I was hurt when I ran out of the small jar I had. And this is actually so good. It's got me thinking about, so they dropped, I think 3 body care products at once. There was a shower gel and a body scrub. And like, if you're on par with this, oh, this is heavy too. 8 ounces. Okay, yeah, I was looking for the ingredients list because I wanted to tell you, so what makes it a moisturizer is the first ingredient is water and not like an oil. I'm out of room. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bit off the lid. Oh, we'll finally use the other hand. And I did notice, but let me see if I still feel the same way. No. Nope, never mind. Because I feel like it does perform just a little bit better when you're still kind of damp out the shower. But either way, she's still great. And the thing about it is, this kept me moisturized for like longer. Like the next day, I still felt moisturized. Like I didn't need anything else. It smells so good. It also didn't take too much effort to rub in. Do a little bit. Like, I'm a big person, so I don't feel like spending all day rubbing in my body butter. So that's usually one of my criteria for even buying one. Like I said earlier, I get nauseous real quick and I can't spend hours rubbing in the body butter. I'm gonna hurl. And this one, it's not super quick, but it's not super long either. So this is more like, I tend to pull this out honestly when I'm just like, treat yourself. We're gonna take a nice shower at night. Not even because I need a shower, but we're winding down, we're relaxing, we're having a good time. I'm gonna bring out the good stuff. Might even do a face mask, I don't know. That's kind of a every once in a while thing. So honestly, this jar, the way this jar looks, it should last me forever. Ooh, yes. I'm so happy. Okay, I just have the two more lip products, which I was supposed to separate out. That's a lie. I just saw one more thing. So we are gonna separate them out. Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, another expensive lip balm, but I love these too. These are like my everyday lip balms, even though the OLEHENRIKSENs are kind of squeezing in there. But I really like them both. I feel like the OLEHENRIKSEN one is a little thicker, but with both of them, I don't feel like I need to, you know, keep reapplying. And this was, I don't know, it's not brand new, but I don't think it's there all the time. I'm not sure. Or maybe it just sold out. It's Birthday Cake. And I usually kind of go in between either Pink Sugar, which is a pink sheer, but on me it's just sheer. But I like it in the scent is like a little, is it vanilla? Like it's simple and cute. Or I like the vanilla beige one. So this felt like Pink Sugar with sparkle when I was looking at it, maybe. It smells good. Yeah, it smells like frosting, but not too much. Because the color I think I would like the most is iced coffee, but that scent just be blowing me away. It's too much going on. The pink is definitely more visible than Pink Sugar. I don't know. I'm trying to see if it kind of gives ashy on me, because with this I would not wear a liner. Like this is I'm going. But the glitter, I don't know if y'all can see it, it's really fine gold glitter. It's actually really cute. Like not in your face glitter, but just a little something. It's really cute. I don't know about the shade though. I don't hate it. And I don't like just returning things all willy-nilly because I know they just throw it away. But also I'm gonna get my money back if something like sucks. But I should get this video up before I ever go to the store. So let me know what y'all think. It's not bad though. And we have another Danessa Myricks product. Yes, surprise, surprise. This is the foils. I just bought a foils in a recent video. Actually, I'm talking about Danessa Myricks a lot. You could tell, I guess I gravitate towards the same brands, I don't know. But I bought one of the foils to try another color. And I should have just went with this one. I like that one though, the black one. It's really cute. But I should have just, I knew I wanted this one. And then there's a makeup look I'm trying to do. And I was like, you know what? I think this would actually be perfect for that. This is Mermaid. And listen, if I see a blue to purple shift, I'm gonna get it. Do I already have blue to purple shifts in like some of her eyeshadow palettes and other things? Yes. But not the foil formula. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And usually on my lid, I just kind of tap these around. Something like that. I barely had any and that went so far. Okay. It's interesting because on camera, just looking, it looks kind of green, but in person, it is definitely like, it's blue, purple. That's cute. I don't know if it's exactly what I was expecting, which is honestly just me not thinking it through. Because it's like I wanted it to be blue and purple at the same time. But it's like, of course, it's a shift. So it shifts. And hopefully this looks right when I edit it because it's not giving the color. Or even, yeah, that's the color on my finger. Oh, yeah, yeah. Wow, it's so pretty in person. How do I make a shift? Oh, there, oh. It's like, how do I make a shift appear on camera? I was having the same issue the other day. I did an Ulta haul that's on my TikTok, if you are interested. But I was like having the same issue with another product, trying to show the shift. Anyways, that's enough. I love the foils. They're cute. I've used them on their own. You can top other shadows. You can do whatever, like a little inner corner, just like a little quick something in the middle of the lid, on the lips. Ooh, highlighter. I haven't done that yet. We're running out of paper towel corners because the last product is the new Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Oil. And honestly, I wasn't sure about this because I think I like some lip oils, but like overall, I'm not really for the lip oils. But then this color, this is Miss Jellyfish. And I thought this would be perfect for that same look I'm talking about. They also have the Gloss Bomb sticks. They have like a glitter version. And they have this kind of color also there. But I kind of compared them and I ended up just getting this. See, she's so pretty. And I think the like the gloss bomb sticks. I own 2 of them. They are like a lips, so they're a lipstick gloss hybrid. So they're more opaque, like is a lipstick feel. And this seemed to be a little more sheer. And I could really go with either one, but yeah. I did hear for some of these, the glitter kind of stays on your lips, so I wanted to try it last. The Gloss Bomb Oil. Okay, this is an interesting applicator. It's kind of flat, but it has like a, oh, if you can see that, it has like a hump in it. Okay, so on one side it's kind of curved up and the other side is kind of curved in. Try the other side. It's just, okay, the curved in one definitely deposits more product. I'm applying too much, but I was trying to really tell the, like, try to understand the purpose of the different shapes, but I like the curved upside on my lips more. So let's get into the color. Let me look up close. Okay, this is kind of blue. It's very sheer but glittery. Let's get into the feel, then I get into the color. This is like a gloss oil hybrid. I don't mind it. It does feel, it almost feels like a thick lip balm, but more oily and like lubricated. But it doesn't have the parts that I don't like about oil. It's like a new feel. It's a new lip feel for me. In person, or maybe just in the darkness, a lot more of that blue glitter is picking up for me. You kind of see like those blue reflex in the gloss. That's what I'm getting. I'm not really getting any of the lavender part. Or you might if you have lighter lips. It's not showing up a whole lot. I'm not getting lavender. Am I sweating? Well, of course I'm sweating. I'm mean. As far as the appearance, I'm glossed up. Okay, if you like a shiny gloss, I'm glossed up. I'm trying to think. The color is not what I expected it to be. So that's what I'm stuck on. But as far as the actual formula and like the appearance, I like it. Very much in the running with just the regular gloss formula. Everything's turning up blue. Like, where is the purple? Both things are blue. Where is the purple? I might see another color in the store. The girls have been talking about Fussy, and I might have to have Fussy. Fussy is like their original pink shade. There's always a Fussy version in everything they come out with, and she's always a winner. But I really do have to go, so I just wanted to talk about a couple more things. I have a few more things in my cart that I'm contemplating. I don't know if I will buy them, but one thing in particular is I've been thinking about, like, I need a new morning toner, something brightening, that kind of step in the routine. And I was looking up a couple of things because I usually recommend a vitamin C serum, and vitamin C both has brightening properties and it's an antioxidant, which antioxidants and your SPF really work together to fight off those free radicals. So then I started thinking, I was thinking too hard. Because when I start getting too many ingredients mixed up, I'm like, okay, but what should I use? And I'm running out of I love the Indie Lee toner. That's a CoQ10 toner, and CoQ10 is an antioxidant. But I'm running out. So I have 3 options here. There's the Pharmacy Brighten Up, which has 3% tranexamic acid, azelaic acid, and PHA. From what I can tell, that's a targeted hyperpigmentation treatment. So what I've been seeing is just like brightening as far as like dull skin, adding radiance, and then there's targeting hyperpigmentation. And they're kind of covered up right now, but I get pimples basically always in the same spot. They just come back to the same spot. And I have 2 right here. And then I just have melasma along the lip and whatever. Whatever I got going on now isn't doing anything for it. So I do want to try something, try to be consistent. So there's that. That one has a lot of good reviews, and those are good ingredients, I know, for hyperpigmentation. And then there are a couple things from Glow Recipe I'm eyeing. So for one, they have their Guava Serum, which has 5 types of vitamin C, brightening, and tranexamic acid, like they call them tyrosinase, I'm saying it wrong, inhibitors. I don't need to go into this. So I'm like, okay, that seems like a targeted serum, versus their Cloudberry line, which is new. They have a toner and a moisturizer. And so they both have CoQ10, and the Cloudberry has vitamin C. And then the moisturizer has the extra ingredient of peptides. So hopefully you've been listening to the class, because I've talked about a lot of this today. I need to think about like, what am I looking for? I'm gonna get one of these. I just need to think about what am I looking for in my routine. And then if I do get to go in store, I wanted to smell a few perfumes in person. I don't really need anything, but I've been eyeing these. Flower Bomb Intense, I love the regular one. Skylar Nude Skin is calling to me. And Valentino Donna Born in Roma Green. I saw someone talking about this and it felt like a good summer scent. I also wanted to swatch Rare Beauty blushes. I have a couple of Rare Beauty blushes and there were two, where did I write the names down? Grace and Happy, I believe. They're both two types of pinks. Like one is like a cool pink. I think the other one is more of a mauve. I wanted to see those. I might get one. The House Labs concealer. I've been seeing a lot about that and I wanted to just try that in person. And the Refi gloss colors. I have the plum gloss from that set I mentioned from last year. And you know what? I was thinking how I like that, but it has a similar feel, or I think this gloss oil and that gloss serve the similar type of purpose. I guess it just depends on the colors, because the plum is an interesting, I'm gonna put that on top. I was just thinking, do I have a purple lip? And I do, but that's what it looks like. I just feel like it delivers a different level of color than other things I own. So that's why I was considering getting a new shade. Because it's like, it's definitely there, but it's not opaque either. And that mixed with it didn't cover up the glitter either. It's very clear. That's what I was looking for. Not exactly, but something like that. But that's it, friends. Everything will be linked in my description box as usual. They will be affiliate links, which means I'll get a little something if you use my link. But let me know, were you shopping the Sephora sale this year? Are you kind of cutting back? Did anything here catch your eye? Or you just re-upping on the basics and calling it a day? Talk to me down below. But if you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.